Uh-oh. Where does Lummy come from? Oh, that's Lummy. Alright. Here we go! Ah, good. I'm kind of running low on ammo, so I'm a little bit in trouble right now. I have none. I have no ammo. No ammo! I'm out! Gonna use my fist to try. Oh, I missed. No, what? Ah, I got him! Alright. He's got, like, a extra small face or something. There's a couple military zombies, but I'll leave them there. Salute! Maybe they didn't. Maybe they think we're one of them now. Alright, let's go ahead and get inside this deer stand. I'm not very far away from Starry Sobor. Let's see if you can actually see it in the distance. Probably not. Can't see the water tower from here. It's just right over that horizon, over that hill, and down the woods to grandmother's house we will go. Probably not. This is empty. Who took all my cookies? Where'd they go? What the heck is going on here? I'm not 100% sure where I want to go to right now. I was going to go to the northeast airfield, and I have been looking for crashed helicopters, but it seems weird since the new update on here. There hasn't been any new, like, crashed helicopters. I found one on, 1.5.8.2, but I haven't seen any since then. It's like, where did they go? I don't see it. It's not there. It's not there. It's not over there. It's not over there either. I don't know where they went. They, like, flew away. It took off and just... Oh, dang it. Go away, thingy. There. It just disappeared and flew off. No, stop! There. No! It flew off into the distance in the great horizon. Maybe they repaired themselves? I don't know. Maybe they're migrating further north because of the zombie apocalypse. So there's a bird there flying. What direction is that? Northeast? So it's kind of on course, I guess. Oh well. I'm going to keep heading this direction. Starry Sobor should be right over the hill and down below. If we can make it that far and survive, I don't know. I don't know what's waiting for me over that corner, over that hill. It could be a gigantic zombie techno party down there. Little rave dance thing going on. I don't know. Kind of scared. Because I don't have very much ammo. I only have 2 magazines with this, but I have a ton from my Colt 45 that I have on me. But that's about it. Oh, see, there's the water tower. I kind of went the wrong direction. There's a house there, and another house. And another. It's a church. And the grocery store. If you're not sure, you ever head here, there is a grocery store here over on the corner. You see the main street there? It's kind of a little bit foggy. There it is, right there. Binoculars are pointing. I don't see anyone down there. It's probably not a good idea to be standing out in the open while I pull up binoculars, but I don't see anyone down there. There's not a whole lot of people on the server either, so I'm kind of at an advantage, but also at a disadvantage because the more people that are on, the less kind of likely it is for people to go to more like hotspots. But it seems like the less people are on, the more motivation someone might have to going towards one of the hotspots, like the Northwest Airfield or Starry Sobor. I don't know why those things keep popping up. Stop! Going to crush you. So here's the military camp. You can tell by the tents. Or the flag. didn't notice there was a flag until just a little bit ago. There's actually a flag. I don't know if it changes, if they ever raise and lower the flag, or they put something new up every day. Kind of waiting for the pirate flag to show up one day. And don't think there will be one. There's no pirate flag today. It's the same one that I saw last time. And there's a car, but it's not like usable. It's like one of the zombie cars they're using. I think they're just waiting. There's a couple bullet holes in there, so the interior isn't very nice. I definitely would not want to get inside that. Oh, there's a zombie there. I wasn't even paying attention. Too busy looking at the car. He's just kind of hopping along. What are you doing, zombie? So this looks empty. I may have joined. The servant doesn't have anything on here. It's not a good sign. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna double click that. I don't think it worked. Alright. So there's nothing here. I have run across a few servers where there's like no loot whatsoever. There's just nothing there. Oh. I think I see something inside here. Yep, I do. I don't know what it is. Almighty spawn god, what have you given me? Not much. I do have a lot of raw meat. I forgot about that. I didn't do anything to a cow? I might have. I may or may not have. It's not a real answer, but I really don't want PETA coming after me. It's kind of a video game, though, and I'd have no issue with Pamela Anderson coming after me. Maybe like 10,000 years ago when she didn't look like a gigantic balloon or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in here. I mean, it makes no sense because my inventory's full. I'm just kind of looking for gear. I might just like have to drop my meat. Don't look. There's not a lot of stuff here. Kind of crawling around. There's something there. It looks like a rifle, maybe. It's MP5. MP5. No, it's not an SD thing. If it was SD, I'd totally take that with me. But it's not. They're really quiet. They're like the most quiet gun on here. So there may be Stanag magazine right there. So I'm gonna have to drop one of my meat. Or check my backpack. See what's inside here, because I'm full on everything. I could probably drop the... Oh, wait, because I have to move it there. What am I gonna do? I guess I could drop the smoke grenade, and then move bean there. Can... bean, meat, bean, meat, and then eat one. There we go. Mission accomplished. Alright. Actually, wait. Because I think I have a Coke can, and I'm kind of low on water, so I could probably drink that, which would give me one more slot. I believe. I'm not very good at math, so... Fingers crossed. It's a regular Stanag, which I can use. There's a couple bandages. I don't know what kind they are. They might be the Tasmanian Devil bandage. I don't know. There's an M9 on the ground. Got ammo for it. Oh, it's an actual M9. It only has one magazine, though. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll probably find a better home than mine. It's kind of dangerous walking through here because you're really out in the open, but you kind of have the tents for cover. It's kind of a pretty big... Oh, I heard something. It's a pretty big area that you can look out for because it's dangerous. There's danger around every corner. So I'm not quite sure what's out there. Could be anything. Could be a zombie, a killer rabbit, with big pointy teeth. Rocks. You gotta look out for rocks too, because they're pretty dangerous. You don't suspect a rock could hurt you, but you can fall off of one, and then that'd just be the end of your life, because then you would probably die. And then the rocks they're actually carnivorous. They'll actually come and eat your body. I've seen it happen before. They won't actually, I'm just joking, but... there's something inside there. And I really don't want to have a shootout right here. If there's anything in there that I can use. And I already took a potty break, so I don't need to use those. There's a zombie in front of me somewhere. I can hear it. Sounds like it has dry mouth or something. It sounds like it's producing a lot of saliva. And I'll show you how to cook meat here in a moment once I get out of here. Once I get far away. Somewhere safe. It's never safe. Could be a zombie inside that bush. I'm gonna get you, bush. I'm gonna get you. You don't want to waste your ammo on your bush there, because you're just going to be trimming it, and eventually it'll just grow back over time, so it's kind of pointless to be shooting a bush. But I'm going to go ahead and crouch, walk away, slowly, very slowly, very slowly. If you notice, there is a flashlight on the front of this gun. It is kind of helpful for signaling, I guess. Kind of like semaphore, but with a flashlight. I'm not exactly sure how you would do semaphore with a flashlight. I guess it would kind of look like something like this. Over here! I've got ammo and food. I'm friendly. Something like that, I guess. So, if you ever see somebody doing that, they may be trying to get your attention. I'm not sure. I'd be careful anyways, because it might be a trap. And there's a bird. You gotta look out for birds. They might be carrying the disease too, which is scary. Or it might be like a vulture that's circling a dead body, which I haven't seen happen yet, but it would be kind of crazy. There's a gigantic flock of birds in the sky around a random dead body. It'd be very, very scary, very ominous. Just kind of running around here. I'm probably going to head up north. It's a little bit safer than Starry Silmore. And there's ear. Oh, there's a rock right there, I think. Or an animal. I don't remember seeing this before. Oh, yeah, this is the spaceship rock, I think. So it looks like a spaceship, like pod, that came down from space. This is kind of what it looked like in the distance when I first saw it the first time. Because I don't remember seeing it here. And then all of a sudden, bam, this showed up. You can see there's actually a face on the rock. Right here. I'll put my little cursor over it. You see the face? It's actually like a mouth there. That's the body and two legs. So, I'm pretty sure this rock is from outer space. I'm not sure where from, but it could be like a meteor, like a meteor that crashed. You notice there's kind of like the face here, and then there's something here? Maybe it's all connected or something. What does it mean? Don't know. Should probably leave it there and not touch it. It may have the infection spread. What the heck is that? Oh, it's another rock. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Whoops. Oh. I'm not really paying attention for some reason. I don't know. I'm kind of not doing the best at... there's a deer stand there. You're kind of all over Starry Silmore, and I can't tell if that's a rock or dead body. I don't want to get close and find out. Just with the binoculars before. If I'm getting too nervous, I just pull them out and look. Just whip them out. See what's over there, but... kind of heading towards the northeast airfield, since we are kind of going northeast on the compass, so it kind of takes a while. have a lot of running to do. Get your cardio in, I guess. Unless you have bad knees, and then it probably wouldn't be very good for you, because then they would just hurt. You might get shin splints. Can't necessarily swim there, because it is a long distance, and it would be pretty difficult to swim all the way there on the ground, because there's no water. So you probably wouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon. Oh yeah, I was going to cook that meat, because my blood is pretty low. I'm only at 7,800, and could probably do with a bit more. So I'm going to pull that out, put the beans back. It's important to kind of keep one extra food source on you, because when you have full blood, it's kind of pointless to eat meat, because you're just kind of wasting it. I don't think I actually have matches. Do I have matches? I do have matches, but I don't have firewood, I just realized. Whoops. So let's kind of keep going this way, I guess, until we find firewood. I'm not sure how you use firewood. Wait, do you right-click the match? Because I haven't tried it. Oh, you can. Okay, you right-click the match. You can't right-click anything else. Alright. That's one mystery solved. Hopefully there's none others that come up that we need to figure out. I wonder where else there we can go to on here, because kind of explored almost the whole map. Here's the whole map here, and here's Starry Sobor, which we just were. Here is the water tower. Here's the big metal structure, scary building here, and here is where the zombies were. And we're heading northeast, which is this direction. It's the old forest. I mean field, sorry. It's a field right there. And here's the northeast airfield, which is, I have no idea how far away it is. And probably just going to keep running until I get lost, or I find which direction I'm going in. So whatever happens first, either I get lost and I don't find it, and it takes me a little bit extra time to get there, or I find it in the first bet, which is not going to probably happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get there. It's kind of a venture. It's kind of a journey. Just taking one step at a time. Seeing what we come across. Those carnivorous rocks. You won't stay too close to them. You want to keep a good distance away, because they are stationary and they won't move until you get right next to them, and then they'll attack you. They'll knock you unconscious and then eat your body. I don't think these are from the alien spaceship either. Might be a fossilized dinosaur right there. Kind of looks like one, but we'll leave it there. I don't have enough room in my backpack to take it with me. And it would be kind of pointless to be collecting fossils in a zombie apocalypse. That doesn't really look like one. There are zombies out there wandering around. I don't know if they have phones and they call each other and just talk to each other in the time, or what kind of phone plan that they have. Because they would kind of have to coordinate, because, you know, it's kind of the 21st century, and then they would, I guess, use phones to call each other and then coordinate attacks? I don't know, because they all seem to be congregated and, you know, around each other. They're like, oh, I saw one. He's coming down the road. Okay, everyone get in position. Wait here. Okay, and then surprise them when they open up the door. Don't make a noise. Don't say anything. And then they all pop out and then get you. It might be how it works. I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever interviewed a zombie or had the chance to, so they're very mysterious, and they have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, so they're very sneaky. They're very elusive. It's kind of a foresty area that we're going through right now. In the trees. I wonder if anyone heard that tree fall. They fell on top of each other. Oh, this is 3 on top of each other. I wonder if that's how you make more trees. I don't know. Let's keep going. Going northeast still. I changed my course just a little bit, because I'm hoping that it'll put me on the west-hand side of the airfield, so I can go around the town. Because it's really... Oh, there's a gigantic hole. Oh, there's a pond. I've been here before. Okay. No. I think I have. I wonder where it came from. There's probably bugs and stuff in there too. Gross. Which way was it going? Oh yeah, northeast. Okay. So you can't drink water from the ocean anymore, the coastline. You have to go inland to find water to fill up your water bottles, and there's different little ponds and things like that you can find all over the place. Not really all over the place. They're kind of difficult to find if you don't know where they are, and unless you memorize the area or kind of hanging out around it. What is that? Oh, it's a hay bale. Alright. These two trees are next to each other. Out in the middle of the field. I don't know why. It's kind of branched out right there. I don't think you can get apples from these, like in Minecraft. I don't know. They don't drop string either, so you can't make a bow with it. Then we would need an axe to cut down the tree, punch it with our fists, because it would take kind of a long time, but... Here we go. You get a drink there. I'm not quite sure. I'm still heading in that general direction. We'll see it when we get there. Big gigantic surprise. If it doesn't start raining, it's pretty cloudy. You want to make sure that you have a campfire with you, because if it does start raining, you're going to be losing temperature really quick. Really quick. There's different things that affect how much you lose temperature-wise. If it's nighttime, there's no sun out, you're going to be losing temperature. It's going to be going down. If you go into water, you're going to be losing a lot of temperature really fast, depending on how deep you go. You just kind of step into it and then sip out real quick to fill up your water bottle. It's a lot better than trying to jump in, which is not a good idea. It might be too shallow and you might hurt your head. And you'd be like, oh, I bet it. And then you know when you're good. My mouse is stopped. I need to change the battery. Oh. There we go. And off we go. I've seen any crash helicopters since the update. It's really weird. Been searching for like 3 days now, wandering around, but there aren't any out here. I don't know where they went. That's a tree right there. A bush. So ever they're like in the general area around here, like in the center of the map, it's usually where I found them, but I haven't seen any since then. I don't know if you found any since then, but this game seems very strange that they just disappear. And I've heard there's a couple things on the posted out on the forum that people have been having trouble actually getting loot out of them still. So I'm not sure if it just didn't spawn with any loot, or somebody got there first and got everything out of there, or what happened. I'm not sure. You might need to put up some tape, some crime tape, and find out what's going on. See what crime has been committed there. Maybe theft, or burglary, or something. I don't know. It's kind of nice to use the tree line. I don't think you lose temperature in the trees, but it's possible since you're out of the sunlight. It's darker in the tree lines than it is out in the open. It's a little bit safer because it's more difficult to actually see you in the tree line. Is that the castle there? And look. If I can find a nice clearing. I saw a building down there. And that looks like a castle. Or a bunch of trees that kind of look like a castle. Looks like a lot of trees that look like a castle or something. That looks strange. But there's a building down here, so we could be getting really close. It doesn't take very long. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Depending on how fast you run, or if you have a vehicle. You get really fast if you have a helicopter. Any around here. I've only seen one working helicopter so far. Don't know where they hide all of them. They might be camouflaged somewhere, trying to blend in with the trees and whatnot. I have no idea. Probably would not last very long in a helicopter. Probably would spend most of my time putting it together, and then 5 minutes after takeoff it would crash. And that'd be the end of the helicopter. Which wouldn't be a good thing. Because dying in a helicopter would be a huge waste of time. You kind of need to be a decent pilot. I recommend having like a joystick, or I guess the Xbox controller. That's that building down here. I'm not sure where it went. Should be getting pretty close. It doesn't look very familiar. I haven't really memorized this area. Been more familiar at being able to travel around Starry Silbar without the map or the compass. Just being able to memorize the tree lines and what they look like. Being able to just kind of run around. And then once you spend more time on here, it becomes a lot more familiar. If you haven't played the game, or you thought about getting the game, it's really confusing at first because you have no idea where to go and whatnot, and you're kind of lost. And it's a lot easier if you find someone that is friendly and they've been playing for quite like longer than you have, or like a couple days or something like that. Because then they're going to be able to give you more of a better idea of where to go, find supplies, things like that. That's how I started, which was pretty cool. There was someone who actually had been playing it before I had started playing, and we started venturing around on here, and we started getting more supplies. He already knew more of where to go and find things, and I just kind of mostly followed his lead. And then I've done a lot of more exploring by myself around here. I usually do a lot of exploring just by myself. It's very difficult to find people on here that you can actually team up with. It's not like terribly difficult. There's a lot of people who play who are friendly, but there's a huge risk in running into someone that you don't know and end up getting killed because they're secretly a bandit or something, or they lead you into an ambush, or they get you into a situation where you end up dying. Which wouldn't be. Oh, bunny! Oh. scary. He almost got us. Kill him, bunny. I'm on a road here. If I can find a tree, or here we go, there's a bush. I think I'm actually at the dam. Lock, that lock, yeah. The big lock over there. The big rock right there looks familiar. Pretty sure I've seen it before, so I'm gonna follow this down. I'm like 80% sure that we're at the dam right now. Because here is... That's pretty sure that is... not Gorka. It starts with a G, I think. It's way up north. Because it looks like the town, and I'm pretty sure you go that way. That's what the dam is. I don't know. Pull up my map. There's a zombie there. I can hide against this rock and kind of blend. No! It curves. So I'm looking for a road that curves that's up north. With a gigantic rock that's just sitting there. So here's the road to the dam right here. This is where I thought we were. Here's the dam here. A big open foresty area right there. And I think this is... I have no idea, to be honest. I'm pretty lost. Been heading northeast. But I know we're close, because this does look familiar. I've seen this big rock before, and I remember leaving the airfield from the airfield and going to the northwest airfield from the northeast. And I remember seeing this big rock, but I don't remember exactly where it is. I might just follow this road if I can. I'm not gonna attack my zombies. Actually, I'm gonna go the other way. Around. I'm pretty sure this is a town that's right next to the airfield. Looks like there's somebody that's teamed up in chat. They're talking to each other. There's Marco and someone else. Something about, I need water, wait up. And then he's like, he's checking the map, so... It might be friendly people, or they're just a group of bandits who are out to kill everyone. Take their goodies. These are delicious baked beans. And their food. I'm gonna leave that zombie there. I don't want any trouble. I don't want no trouble. I'm gonna keep going. Heading straight east now. Which... Is there a tree line that's near? No. See, there's a tree line nearby. We might be in the G place. Grishino or something like that. No, that's by the northwest airfield. This one here. I don't know. Some crazy name. So I think we... Oh, here it is. This is where we are. So here is the gigantic rock that we found. So I need to head northeast. Like straight northeast from here, which is kind of this direction. I also want to make sure that I'm away from that town, because there are zombies in there, and they're not friendly. The further up north you go, the more grumpy they get, because these are the more hungrier, and the zombies, the ones down south, get quite a few, delicious diet. Sometimes they'll eat they'll find a survivor who's eaten a Snickers, so they'll kind of taste like a chewy caramel center. And they gnaw away at their bones and meat and stuff. Gross. So we'll be getting up here further. I don't think I'm quite on course. More like that. Alright. I think that's about the right course that we need to be going. And I'm hoping that we find some food here. I did drink my soda. I have 2 water bottles left, and they have those baked beans, which is a good thing, because at least I have something to eat, but it's not going to give me a lot of blood back, unfortunately. I think that's the road that leads to somewhere. It's really good to add sound effects when you leap over stuff, or when you dive down. It helps with you actually doing it. It may seem silly now, but when you actually add a sound effect to doing it, it's like 10 times more effective than doing it without the sound effect. Let's try it sometime. Trust me. I should be getting pretty... We're not that far away. There's not very much at the northeast airfield. It's not very scary. I mean, it can be. People do come here and they will shoot at you. See, it's important to be very careful when you get there. And look out for crazy bandits. I haven't seen any in quite a while. Like enemy, like bad bandits. They will shoot you on sight. I haven't really seen anyone in quite a while. I did end up getting in a firefight with someone earlier today, but didn't get a chance to really record it. I think they were friendly, but I mistaken them for a bandit, because they were doing a lot of shooting and they kind of shot at me. I guess I would make them evil. I don't know. Who knows? What was that? I thought I heard something. Is an animal there? Also logs. It would be nice if you could actually find wood out in the forest, like a stack of wood. But all the wood piles seem to be inside different buildings. I've seen wood piles in like practically every single building so far, except maybe the industry buildings, the ones where you're going to find car parts in. I don't think I've seen any wood inside there, but I've seen wood in like practically every other one. So they're scared of industrial buildings, but they inhabit pretty much everything else. Grocery stores. I wouldn't expect to find, you know, like a pile of wood inside of a grocery store. I guess you'd find that more in like Ace Hardware or something like that. But inside of a grocery store, I mean, what aisle would that be in? I don't know what aisle it would actually be, but it'd be in one of them, I think. Pretty sure it would be. Getting pretty close to the northeast. That shack right there, if you're following the road and you see that there, then you're almost to this town here, Krasnovaca? I don't know. Right next to Black Mountain. Should be up in that general direction. The south there. I think I can actually see it through the trees right now. I'm not sure. Or it could just be a tree that looks like a mountain, that looks like a castle wall. I've ran into plenty of those. Things that don't like in anything else. Like bushes in the distance that look like cars. And you get all excited, oh my gosh, I found a vehicle! And then you get there, it's a bush. Or if you think you see a car in the distance, and like, oh my gosh, I think I see a car! And then you run up and it's a rock. It seems to happen more often than not. There used to be a car here that would be at the northeast airfield all the time. You could like, it just sat there. I don't know why. Probably because it didn't have any tires on it. Probably a good reason why. It's not like it could roll down the hill or anything, but it used to be there all the time until the recent updates. I think it was back a while back, around like in the 1.4 updates. So I've seen it disappeared since then, and I haven't seen any for quite a while up there. I haven't really seen a car in general at all since then. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. hiding. It's kind of difficult because whenever the server resets, I think is when everything respawns. I think there is a possibility that they will respawn on the server. It just depends, I guess. It works something like that where either it spawns right away when the server starts up, or when the server's been going for quite a while, they'll randomly spawn. It's a deer stand right here, so you know you're right next to the town with this deer stand. If you're following the road, you see the shack, and then you see the deer stand. The town is just up and over this hill right here. It's down below in a little valley area. So we're almost here. I thought I had finally found a helicopter. And what it looked like somebody had done is they had barbed wired off the whole front entrance of one of the hangars. And there was like a couple tents sitting there, but when I finally got close enough to it and was able to look inside, there was nothing there, and the tent was empty. It had like a couple chem lights inside the tent, and that was about it. So I'm not sure if somebody planted it there and put barbed wire around, because there used to be a helicopter there or not. But if there was one, it disappeared. They may have like fully repaired it. There is the like little shacks right there that has parts that spawn in it every once in a while, but you kind of need to camp it and clear it out. So we're going to be getting pretty close. It should be just down there to those trees is where it is. I'm going to come up on the west hand side of the airfield, and I'm going to use the trees for cover and see if I can spot anything with my binoculars before I actually go down in there. And then I think I'm going to try and sneak in there if I can. I've been killed here a couple of times. I'm hoping I don't die this time. My food and water is getting pretty red, so I'm going to have to eat something here pretty soon. I don't have much with me. I have my baked beans. I don't have any like Snickers or Skittles or Mars bar. I don't know why there's not any on here. It's like all the zombies ate them. I think that's what they eat. They have to eat sugar continuously all the time. They keep going, they keep moving, because I guess they just fall over and collapse. Wouldn't they? Still haven't figured it out. I think there's the grocery store down there. There is one in here. In this town. Just down to the, I believe it's the southeast. It's in the middle of town, I believe. It's more on the actual road junction area. It's right next to the church, I think. I think it's right here is where the grocery store is. I'm not 100% sure, because I haven't been in there for quite a while. I usually just go to the airfield and I avoid the town as much as possible, because there's tons of zombies that roam around that town. It's a pretty big town. You can't see the whole thing because of the fog. There's a good oh my gosh, if that was a person. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it's a pretty big town, and there's tons of zombies that spawn down there. It used to be a lot more, so they lowered it for the Care Bears. It wasn't a big deal. You just have to focus more on sneaking around. And I don't think a lot of people on here like to sneak around. They just kind of run in there, guns blazing, shoot everything, and then they go, oh, I'm gonna get you, and then there's like 10 more zombies behind that one, and then there's like 40 behind those, and 100 behind those zombies, and then all of a sudden, click, 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 and they're out of ammo, and then they end up getting eaten alive and die. A horrible, horrible death. They don't really leave much for the rock that's coming either, so it's kind of a constant feud. A very old feud. It started way before the zombie apocalypse. I think? I'm not sure. So there's the airfield right there. You can... wait, no. Yeah, wait. I think that's it right there. Should be right in front of us down there. I don't have... I have the M4, but it doesn't have zeroing on it. So if there's somebody down here, it's going to be kind of difficult. I'll show you a little cool trick that you can use. to get close enough to the airfield. Just don't use it on me. I'm willing to tell you what it is, but as long as you don't use it on me, we'll be cool. We'll be friends. But if you do use it on me, I'll have to kill you. I'll snap your neck. And shoot you in the kneecap and then let zombies eat you. Probably the second one. There is the hangers. And the tree line where I'm going to stop for right now. And I'll show you that little trick. It's kind of cool. Come down here and lie down. Probably should eat something first. Because there's a possibility that I can get into a gunfight down here with zombies or get ambushed by survivors. And then it's going to be a good day for any of us. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in here. Pull out my baked beans if I can find them. There's one. Alright. Maybe back inside. Eat this. Okay. So we are... Give a little more to cover it. So here's a map. Oops, wrong button. Okay. We are roughly, I think, along this tree line right here. And if you can see, there's like boxes. You can see big box here. Big box. Big box. So when you zoom in, there's little boxes. Each of these boxes is 100 meters each. So from here, say you are right here at the end of the runway, it is 1, 2, 3, 400 meters to the control tower, which is kind of a cool trick. So if you're sitting here and there's someone there, you can kind of guess the distance in between. You know, plus and minus and divide and subtract and multiply. Almost crazy numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look down here. Sometimes people who sit inside the tower. I don't see any barbed wire fence, so that's kind of a good sign. I've been seeing a lot more barbed wire here of people trying to fortify the northeast airfield. I don't see anything down there right now, unless it's been removed, like somebody came by and removed it. But I don't see anything down there. So I'm going to go ahead and run in. I'm going to use the hangar for my approach. I'm going to block it. I'm going to block the control tower as I get closer. I'm probably going to use my pistol because it doesn't make a lot of noise. And I have more ammo for my pistol than I do... Well, no. Because 7 times, 5 is 35. And I have 60 for my M4. But this is more, if I'm up close and personal to the zombie, it's going to be a one-shot, one-kill hit with this gun, as opposed to the other one, because I'd have to get a headshot, and it takes 2 for body shots. And I might just try to sneak through here, because I don't want to waste any of my ammo, because I'm really low on it right now. It's mostly trying to find wood, so I can make a nice little warm fire. You have to keep finding wood to keep your fire going. So, can't use love, you know, can't use the deep burning desire that you have for the fireplace to keep burning. You have to actually put wood on there. And it takes up a lot of space. I think it takes up 2 slots in your inventory. I think at least the last time I picked it up it did. I'm not sure if it's changed or not. You can also use the fire to increase your temperature. So if it's raining outside and you can't find shelter, you're out in the middle of nowhere, you can place a campfire down and you'll get a lot of heat really fast. There's a zombie there. There's the control tower. So there's sometimes usually something inside here. Go ahead and take a look. Might be wood. Nope. It's a Winchester. Can't go wrong with a Winchester. If that's the first thing you find, you're doing pretty well overall. The Winchester, they changed it like recently. It made it a little bit louder and does a little bit. I think this made it louder and does less damage because those things are like insane. They're like insta-kill. Even animals would run away whenever you saw it. So here's the first hangar. see anything in here really, except this corner here. Looks like food and some sort of ammo. A clip for something. Looks like a sniper and maybe a Lee Enfield. Yep. Sniper ammo. Sniper rifle ammo for the DayZ. And I think I'm gonna leave the can there. Actually, no, I should probably take it. The Leroy Enfield, otherwise known as. There's been vehicles right here as well. Clear. Alright, moving on. Could probably crouch run. And there's supplies right there. There's a gun right there. No helicopter, I guess. Surprised. There's only one spot available. It's at AKM. They're really loud. I think I'll probably stick with my Colt 45 for now. Let's see what's in the hangar. Get out of here. Run away. Find a nice, quiet place to relax. Maybe tan a little bit. I think you can actually loot these. Maybe not. Except that there's something on the loot table or something that said, oh, here's some firewood. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab it. One wood pile. So it does take up 2 slots inventory space, which is quite a lot. And I think zombies are attracted to the fireplace. I'm not sure. There's wire fencing kit in here. And scrap metal. Or a vehicle if you find one. Which I don't see any around here. Kind of careful going inside here. Probably gonna pull up my rifles in case someone is in here. So you can never be too careful. Oh, the door is open. One is, you can tell someone who's been here because sometimes they'll open up both doors. And both doors will be open or closed. Not just one or the other. And I'm gonna have to slowly make up my way here. Clear so far. It's a flare and Colt 45 ammo. And what's up here? Surprise! No, I'm just kidding. There's a chair. Nothing else. More flares and I think that's Lee Enfield ammo. So there's not a whole lot here. It's kind of tricky because you kind of get, you know, it's kind of a luck of the draw thing. You may not find the best items here, but if you do, you're in really good shape. If not, you're just kind of wandering around again, looking for more supplies. Gotta run away up to that hilltop, I think, and try to make this fire real quick and eat my food, because I need the blood back. I'm not a vampire, so it's kind of difficult to get blood. Go ahead and run up this hill. It's kind of dangerous to be running around in the wide open area like this. So it could be a sniper up there with the scope on me right now. It'd be very scary. Too young to die. There's one bright sun. Holy cow. I see my shadow. For some reason my shadow doesn't have a hat on. Pretty sure I have a hat. Yep, I have a hat. It doesn't have one in my shadow. I don't know why not. And it's a different person. Freeze! Don't move! Don't you move. I'll shoot you. Got ya. It's a dead shadow right there. I'm not giving away your position by firing. I'm gonna head over this hill. Down just a little bit, so I'm kind of hidden when I light this thing. They don't make a lot of light, but at nighttime they would. During the daytime, you're just probably going to see the fire going. It's going to look more like a flare. I think they give off about the same amount of light. I crouch down right here. Right click, make fireplace. And there we go. I guess you need 2 wood, or you need a wood pile per fire or something. Where did it go? I lost sight of it. Oh, there it is. So before I light it, I'm going to pull my meat out. Put that in there, that in there. Put this here and there. So I have 6 meat, I have 2 raw left. I'm going to go ahead and light it. And cook the meat. Presto changeo. And now I have food to eat. Okay. So it's important when you put the fire out to actually like remove it. Oops, sorry. So, because you won't be able to place one later, I don't think. Why does it say light fire? Why can't I remove it? And not have a room? Oh! Let's try eating the food first. So I'm up to 7... almost at 12,000. There we go, so I'm at 12,000 now. And can I remove it now? This is light fire. Never had that happen before. So, when you do light a fire, you want to roll around in it a little bit to spread out the embers so it doesn't start a forest fire. Because that wouldn't be good either. So you just want to roll around in it a couple of times. I'd recommend maybe like 5 to 10 times total to put it out. Just to make sure it's evenly spread out so you don't start a fire. You probably don't want to catch yourself on fire either, because that wouldn't be a good thing either. Then you'd be on fire and then it'd be a bad day for everyone, including yourself. Probably be a good thing for zombies, because they need to be like pre-cooked and hopefully not too crunchy, not a little too dry. You probably don't have any A1 steak sauce on them, so you wouldn't be able to really bring out the full flavor of yourself. I'm going to go ahead and run up here. It used to be if you place a fireplace down and you didn't remove it, you wouldn't be able to place one until you disconnected from the server. Then you could be able to replace a fire. But I don't know, because I couldn't remove it, so I don't know what that means. Yeah, I did something wrong. Do I need to right-click my match or something? No, this says make fireplace. Maybe you can make more than one. Nobody finds that. And uses my fireplace. Let's see, how do they ask first? There's a zombie there. We're right next to Ushla? Something like that, I don't know. It's pronounced some crazy way. There's zombies up there. I've never really found anything up there. Except really bad reception. That's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's down here at Ushla. That's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure. It's a little bit further to go. Should just be down on the other side of this tree line. We'll be able to see the buildings through the trees, hopefully. I haven't seen a single... What was that? Oh, it's a rock. I thought it was a fireplace. Oh my gosh, there's someone else that's been here. So here's the town of Ushla in front of us. It's not a very big population, considering there is none left. They all became zombies. But in general, it's not a very big city. It is... Here's the airstrip. And here is the Tower of Ushla. I guess this is where they get their satellite TV reception from. So there's 3 here, 6, 9 buildings altogether. And I don't think there's actually anything down here of real importance. I think you can find food here. but I'm not sure where. I've never gone inside, actually. I've never gotten very close to it. Not sure why not. I've never seen a vehicle here either. I don't see much of anything. Not sure if I should go down there or not. I think this is the only building that you can get in. This one right here. Oh, this one. Because I was looking at it the other day from a different angle, and it looked like you could actually go up the steps and go inside. I don't see anything here. I'm going to try to get to that lake. There's a lake nearby. There's two of them, actually. There's a lake and then... yeah, a lake. Black Lake and Willow Lake, which are straight south of here. So I'm going to turn south, use my compass, southeast. Don't want to get lost too soon. I should be in this general direction. I did spend like 15 minutes trying to find it one day, and I couldn't find it. And for some reason, a lot of the trees, from the angle that you look at, they look like a pond. So I kept running towards each one that I thought was a pond, and it ended up not being it, which wasn't fun. So if you look through the trees, you can't really tell from this angle. It kind of looks like a watery color with the fog in the distance, so it's kind of confusing. Not like totally confusing, but really, really confusing. Let's see what's down here. Should be heading straight south. I have found a car here before. It was a little red one. There wasn't very much fuel in it. I couldn't really go anywhere, unfortunately. Kind of gave it away because there's a whole bunch of tents nearby. I found car parts in there, so I was like, oh, well, there's car parts, so there must be a car nearby, and boop, there it is. It was kind of lonely and started talking to me, but I was really dehydrated at the time and I hadn't eaten anything for a couple days, so it may have just been hallucinating. I was actually talking to me. I'm not sure. There's rocks there. I don't think that's the lake. It could be. It kind of looks like the lake. We'll check it out. This is where I got into trouble last time because I keep venturing off path. See, it kind of looks like a lake, but not really. So I'm hoping we'll be looking down into water, not ground. See, it's not. It looks like a water thing, but the way it's shaped and stuff. So I need to go back this way a little bit, and then head straight south again. I think maybe that's it right there. I think this is it. We should be really close, I hope. Fingers crossed. If I can fill up my water bottle and get more water. I think this is it right here. It looks familiar. Yes! Here it is. This is Black Lake right here. It looks more green, though. Yeah, it's me. I don't know why they call it Black Lake. It's not like you can ask a person nearby who lives here. What's it called? Black Lake? Oh, so I need to pull up my water bottle. You don't need to go very deep in the water itself. Just need to get, kind of in, and then just go ahead and fill it. And it's filled up. And it makes little bubbly noises. Glub, 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 glub. So here's Black. So if we head straight south, we'll run into Willow Lake. So make it on the other side of this pond. It's not a good idea to try to go swimming in these. I did lose my gear once. And a lot of stuff on me. I had a saw, that M249 saw that I found. Well, somebody found it, and then I came and we were working together, and we got this saw at the barracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and head south. West is a little bit. This is a little bit more difficult to find because it's a little bit smaller, but it's kind of stretched out. So hopefully we'll run right into it. If not, we'll just be heading towards Berezino, I think it's, or Berezino, something like that. It's either one or the other, or something completely different from that. Don't see anything down there. It's trees and grass. There are sometimes animals out here, and there is zombies. I got scared once because there's a... I'll show you where the shack is. I came through there, and there's one dead zombie, and then there was another one that was alive when I left. I was walking around. So I did like a complete circle all the way around, and then when I came back, it was dead. I didn't hear any gunshots that I thought of, so I don't know what happened. It's kind of strange. I was too afraid to go near the body in case something bad had happened. There it is. You can see the lake from here. That is Willow Lake. There's no signs or anything saying it's Willow Lake, but I'm pretty sure it is. I have found a car here before in the water. I don't know what it was doing in there. It might have been taking a bath or something. I'm not sure if this is where the vehicles come. This is where the cars live. Get you one! I don't think this is where it is. It's right there in the grass. Last time I came here, there was tons of camping tents, and it was a different server, though. Go ahead and head over here. So you can head up on top of those rocks. I'll show you where the little shack is. Those zombies. I don't know if there's anything in there, or the zombies just spawn there for fun and walk around. I don't know. I wonder if they just like the scenic area. Hey, they come down here and rinse off every once in a while and cool off from the hot temperature. I'm not sure. Let's see here. See any vehicles here? Sometimes people park them up here. They try to hide them in the trees and whatnot. And there's none here this time. The little shack is right over here. There it is. You can see it right there. There's zombies that walk around it. Not sure if you can actually get inside it or not. I don't know. I'll go investigate. It's kind of tricky getting down here. I think I broke my leg last time. There we go. So good. So good so far. Yeah, so... Yeah, wait, what? Oh, there's a zombie right there. So far, so good, and then so good so far. I don't see an entrance. Oh, you can get inside. There is an opening. I think. There's something missing here. It's going to pull me. My Colt 45. Yeah, he did. Gosh darn it. To you too. Gets another one. There's usually two here. Where's the other? There he is. Looks like the same one as last time, because there was the colored one. The one with the outfit. Oh, I'm bleeding. Gosh darn it. There was the same outfit, like same clothes. I guess they reanimated themselves since they got shot last time, so let's go inside and see. Pretty sure this door is open. There's like a gap here. There's some wood, ammo, a can. Go ahead and take the can. And a wood pile. And there's a compass, but I already have a compass. I'll just leave it there. Go ahead and go. I think this is where I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to get a little bit further away. Just take a short break. Uh-oh. No! I think somebody's in the deep bug forest killing people. Mr. Two-Faced. Jerk. It's not nice when people do that kind of stuff. Ruins the experience. Because, I mean, the way they fix it lately... I just killed somebody else. Pretty sure he's in the... Oh, he's killing tons of people. Holy banana cookies. What a jerk. Because since the update, I don't think you can get your stuff back if you get killed. Like, if you get shot and then load in. I'm not sure if it saves it when you disconnect or what, but... That's a horrible way to lose your stuff because of some poop face going off and decide, hey, I'm going to camp the debug forest and shoot everyone spawns. That's the mean thing to do. Alright. Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's killing people.